Hey YouTube, my name is Heather and this is my first video. I decided to go ahead and start making videos because one, I'm a mom of two. I have a 10-year-old daughter and I have a 7-year-old son. I'm married to my wonderful husband. Um, I decided to start making videos because the body positivity movement is something that has just really intrigued me. Um, for one, I'm a plus size woman myself. It's taken me years to learn to love myself, and of course, I still struggle myself as well with insecurities, things that don't look so pretty to me or lovable to me just because of basically how I was brought up and what I was told was pretty and what I was told that was ugly or was good enough or what have you. There's, anybody following this movement knows that there's so much, in the media and everywhere, that really just dictates what we see as beautiful. So the body positivity movement, from what I've been watching, what I've been seeing, my own experiences, it's an awesome movement. We should all learn to love each other. I mean, we should learn to love ourselves. We should love the body that we're in. We should love the person who we are. We should love that person. This is how we're able to accomplish our goals. This is how we're able to have that motivation and confidence to achieve those goals and or even to set them, yourself. I know for me, I noticed that with my lack of self-esteem that I struggled with in my past and just afraid of not being good enough or pretty enough or what have you, those were things that really just hindered me from achieving the things that I wanted to achieve. And, I'm still working hard. I'm 30 years old. I work full time. I'm here at work right now, to be honest. I'm very blessed with the job that I do have, that I don't have to be on, doing a task or something, at a time or whatever. But I do work full time and I go to school full time. I'm a mom and I'm a wife, but it's manageable. One thing I learned that helped me or does help me be able to get through, school assignments or studying late at night when the kids are asleep and I want to be asleep too, or just getting up in the morning and going to work. I mean, those things take confidence sometimes to just get yourself out of bed. But yeah, that's just a little bit of my struggles and things that I've gone through. Being a plus size girl, as a young girl, I was plus size as well. I'd always been on the bigger side. I was a little bit more fit, muscular or whatever when I was in like junior high or so, or a little younger. I got sick. That stopped me from playing sports. I had to be taken out of everything when I was about 12. I wasn't allowed to play anything, just medical reasons. Maybe I'll make a video about, what I went through medically. But just due to those complications and reasonings, I wasn't allowed to be active, basically. I couldn't do anything that could involve me falling and injuring myself. The risk was internally bleeding. So during, puberty, which is like your prime time of your life where our body changes, our hormone levels change, our bodies are going through physical changes, not only just chemical changes, during these times. And with me, I was going through a sickness and I was on, some pretty heavy medication that just caused some weight gain and unhealthy eating habits and, things like that. But it's okay. I've learned that even though I'm overweight, I'm still beautiful. I don't have to be a size 6 to be beautiful, to be loved, to be lovable, to be wanted. I learned those things, and it's sad that it took me so long, and sometimes I look and there's still things I'm working on. God knows I'm not perfect, and I still have my journey, and I'm still going along this journey. Hence the video I'm making now. I was really encouraged, honestly, by a lot of YouTubers that I've watched. I've been very encouraged and motivated. Sarah Ray Vargas, she's one of the ones I really do look up to, and I've been following and has helped me through the process as well. You know, quite a few. She's the one that stands out the most because I watch her the most frequently. That and my daughter. You know, I'm watching her going through these struggles with her body. I'm watching her looking in the mirror, and I'm starting to see her not loving parts of her. You know, sorry, I'm gonna get emotional. It's my baby, you know. It's as a parent, and any parents watching this, you know how close to home that hits whenever you see your perfect baby question parts of their body because it doesn't look like somebody else's. And sorry, you guys, I mean to get emotional on my first video, but you know what? This is me. I'm emotional. I can be a mess. I can be a hot mess, but you know what? My heart is always in the right place. I have a big heart. Anybody who's emotional probably understands it. When you have a big heart, it's really hard to hide those feelings, you know? It's hard not to express those. But back to my baby. It's really been bothering me, and that's really what's one of my biggest motivations to even get on here and make a video and talk about this publicly. You know, I mean, I talk about this to my friends and, you know, family and people close to me, and no big deal or whatever. But when you think about facing the public and possible criticism and things like that, then you start to realize, you know, am I really that far along my journey because I'm worried about what the public's gonna say or what they're gonna comment, you know, and those things I shouldn't be worried about. So you know what, it did take me a while and a lot of thinking things through, and am I ready? Can I really face the criticism of the internet? Am I gonna put myself out there? Am I ready to face the criticism of, you know, that's out there? Yeah, I have makeup on today, but you know what, I'm at work. Don't always have it on. My hair is obviously not done. I don't get up early and fix my hair and do my makeup and get all dressed up and get my kids picture perfect to try my best. They don't always look picture perfect. Sometimes it's just not worth the fight, and I just said, you know what, I'll let your friends deal with that at school. You let me know how that turns out and if you're gonna wear that tomorrow or next week again. But, you know, that's my own struggles. But yeah, my baby, she's definitely motivated me to do this, and she doesn't know that I'm doing this. This is not something I said, hey, I'm going to do this for you. But I am. I'm doing this for my baby. Leanna is her name. My son is Braden. Braden is just, anybody that has kids, y'all know, like, your kids they come from you. They come from the same person, but they can be so different. I know my daughter, she's so much like me when I was a kid. I was a lot more reserved, a little more into my studies, because for me, I felt like that was something that I was comfortable with doing homework. I was comfortable with doing schoolwork because it didn't make me feel uncomfortable. People made me feel uncomfortable. Other people made me feel uncomfortable. It's the reason why I'm talking, you know, to my phone. But people made me feel uncomfortable or weird or awkward, and, you know, I just put my head in the books because I didn't feel awkward doing that. So that's my daughter. She's very sociable, but now she's getting a little self-conscious, you know. She's getting a little more worried about, you know, what she looks like, what people think of her, you know. her legs are a little bigger than some others. Well, honey, you got your mama's thighs. I'm sorry. You'll learn it's a blessing later. But that's just, you know, she's a lot more reserved. She's into her studies. One thing she is that I never was a planner. This little girl, like I said, she's 10. Since she was about 4, I want to say about 4 or 5, she's just had her life ahead of her. She just has always known what she wanted. Always knew what she wanted. She always knew. I just knew what she wanted. She knows what college she wants to go to. She knows her career, things like that, you know. She's always been that way. I love her for that. One of the things I love about her. But yeah, I just want everyone, anyone who's even like me, who was afraid to talk about it publicly, maybe. You know, I look at all these different ladies out here online and doing this and just really putting themselves out there for a better cause of all of us. Because, you know, come on, women. We come in so many different shapes, sizes, looks. You can put 100 of us side by side, all the exact same weight, and we're going to look so different. That's just how it is, you know? It's how we're made, and that's, in my opinion, that's beautiful. I love that we're all so different. I love that we're all made so differently. I don't have to look at Heather everywhere I turn. You know, yeah, Heather's beautiful, but I don't want to see Heather everywhere I go. I love the fact that we all have different things about us that makes us unique, that makes us beautiful. You know, those things are things that we should cherish, we should focus on. Those are things that we should love about each other, and we should lift each other up. I think a lot of us struggle with, you know, giving a compliment sometimes because of just the way society has been. Like, nobody does stuff like that anymore. I mean, I won't say nobody. There is that group of people out there who loves others just as I do. You know, I know I'm not the only one out here. I know there's others out here that love, you know, that love one another. They want to lift each other up. That they enjoy, and it brings joy to their hearts to see another person smile or feel good or do something that makes that person feel good. You know, those brings a lot of joy to my heart, and that's my whole point of starting this channel and making these videos. Is I want to make somebody feel good. I hope somebody watches this video and say, hey, you know what? She's a lot like me. And if she feels beautiful and she feels confident, she can put herself out there, you know what? So can I. Because you know what? All these women I'm seeing on YouTube, YouTube's just, you know, one example. To be honest, I don't have every social media platform. I'm not on Instagram or Snapchat or none of that stuff. Or Twitter. I have Facebook, good old faithful Facebook. That's what I have. I think I maybe created a Twitter account, but I never used it. It was, my brother pressured me. He's a tech guy. He's into the technology and, you know, what's coming and going and what's new and on the up and up and stuff. And I'm just trying to remember what I had for dinner yesterday, so I don't make the same thing again today. That's where I'm at. But you know what, you guys, whoever sees this video, leave your comments. Let me know what you would like to see from me. What are some topics you want me to talk about? Some questions, anything. Just give me something. Help me make some content for this channel. I want to get on here as much as possible. I know one of the things that I look for in being a subscriber myself to certain channels is I look forward to that little bit of uplift daily. So I would like to do daily vlogs or videos. I said vlog. I would love to vlog, you know, my everyday life. If you guys are interested in seeing me and what I do on a daily, half my days here, half my days at home. We're quiet here. But just anything you guys want to see, let me know. I love fashion and makeup. I'm not the greatest makeup artist, but I'm trying. I'm getting there. Still watching YouTube, trying to figure this out. But just leave your comments and let me know. And please subscribe. Help support me along this journey. And let's see where this goes. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in.